horrifying moments. How Ukrainian special forces destroyed a Russian tank convoy near Avdiivka. Ukrainian special forces released a video showing 2 more tanks being destroyed as the Russian army continues its hemorrhaging assault on the eastern Ukrainian town of Avdiivka. Over the past few days, Russia's assault on Avdiivka has been very costly. 2 days ago, Ukraine reported that Russia had lost some 900 troops, 50 tanks, and over 100 armored vehicles over a span of 24 hours. A video from Ukraine's Special Operations Forces, SOF, posted on Friday, showed 2 Russian tanks, likely with dozens of soldiers, being blown up. Operators of the SOF's 3rd Regiment detected invaders' heavy military equipment moving in the Avdiivka direction. With the help of available weapons, namely first-person view, FPV, drones, javelin manpads, mortars, our soldiers quickly stopped the enemy, it posted. Ukrainian soldiers operating in the Avdiivka area reported on October 20 that Ukrainian forces had destroyed 200 Russian armored vehicles in the past 4 days. Russia continues its efforts to take the strategically and symbolically important city of Avdiivka, which lies just 15 kilometers, 9 miles, from the Moscow-held city of Donetsk, the capital of the Donetsk region that Russia said it was annexing last September. Russian forces launched a renewed offensive push near Avdiivka from the north, south, and east on October 20. It marginally advanced, but with heavy losses, the ISW reported Friday. The initial Russian offensive operations in the Avdiivka area on Oct. 10 also resulted in high verified Russian equipment losses. And the fact that Russian forces regrouped and relaunched assaults after the initial attacks suggests that either Russian forces believe they can feasibly take Avdiivka, or that the Russian military command is poorly prioritizing offensive operations regardless of cost, the ISW wrote. On October 13, a volunteer for the Russian army reached out to social media, even asking for donations of body bags, saying that there was a deficit in the Donetsk region. Avdiivka has been a symbol of Ukrainian resistance since 2014, after it briefly fell to Russian-backed separatists. Built around a huge coke plant, Avdiivka had a pre-war population of around 30,000 people. Around 1,600 remain, according to local authorities living in basements converted into bomb shelters. The city center has been all but destroyed through daily Russian artillery shelling and a months-long aerial bombing campaign. The ISW reported that geolocated footage published on October 20 showed that Russian forces had made minor advances west of Horrifying, 5 kilometers, 3 miles north of Avdiivka. Russian millbloggers and a Ukrainian military observer claimed that Russian forces captured a Ukrainian stronghold near a waste heap just northeast of Avdiivka, advanced to a rail station north of Avdiivka, and advanced near the Tsarska Okoda restaurant south of Avdiivka. One prominent Russian millblogger claimed that Russian forces unsuccessfully attacked near Severn, 6 kilometers, 4 miles west of Avdiivka, south of Avdiivka, near Stepov, 8 kilometers, 5 miles northwest of Avdiivka, and near Novokalinove, 11 kilometers, 7 miles northwest of Avdiivka, however. Other millbloggers claimed that Russian forces advanced up to 1 kilometer on the Stepov-Berdichi line, 8-10 kilometers, 5-6 miles northwest of Avdiivka, on Oct. 19, and that fighting is ongoing near Berdichi on Oct. 20. The Ukrainian General Staff reported that Ukrainian forces repelled Russian attacks near Avdiivka, Novokalinove, Stepove, Pervomaiske, 11 kilometers 7 miles southwest of Avdiivka, and Severn. Avdiivka City Military Administration head Vitaly Barabash stated that Russian forces are attempting to repair damaged equipment while still in the field. Footage published on Oct 20 shows Ukrainian forces striking a Russian TOS-1 thermobaric artillery system near Avdiivka. A Russian mill blogger complained that Russian counter-battery fire near Avdiivka is decreasing in effectiveness due to poor communication and the failure to stockpile munitions ahead of the offensive effort, very likely exacerbating material losses in the area. Russia is expected to ramp up its offensive against Avdiivka and is shelling nearby Ukrainian positions, local officials have reported, as Moscow's forces continue their attempts to take the town despite huge losses. On October 17, Ukrainian forces were reported to have repelled 15 Russian attacks on Avdiivka, with up to 60 attacks a day in the middle of last week. While the attacks seemed to have quietened, Barabash noted that round-the-clock skirmishes remained in the surrounding area. Most likely, in the next few days, we expect this escalation to continue, he warned.